All right, guys, how we doing? Something real quick, real funny, real quick before I get into the next lyric review that I'm going to do for you guys. Um, Exciting news and some funny, real quick. So I don't know if you guys even notice or not, but I have a Yogi Bear shirt. Every year, we go to Jellystone as a family, and generally over Memorial Day, and we vacation there. And each year you can make a T-shirt. You can tie dye a T-shirt, and then there's a bunch of other things you can do as well. But that's one thing we've. It's been like 7+ years now that we've been going there, I think. And each year we generally make a tie dye T-shirt. And so, again, being there 7 years now, there's only so many styles, I guess. But I just noticed that because I'm getting ready to make this video, I have this exact same shirt that I just recently made. I made this one earlier, and then I actually wore that in one of the other videos. Moves my, if you want to know, it's the hip hop where I released me rapping the verse. Um, so it just made me laugh when I got on here and I was looking. I was like, wait, is that the exact same one? And yeah, lo and behold, it's the exact same one, just not different because it's now tie-dye different. But yeah, that just made me laugh. Other exciting news. So again, this is kind of the whole purpose of it. So if you know anybody, let them know what I'm doing. But um, I'm working with two artists actually, a band, and then kind of a solo artist. So I'm not going to release too much into it because I haven't really we haven't really gotten into the details as far as if it's going to be theirs completely, or if it's going to be kind of a co thing, or if my name's going to be a part of it or not. But anyways, again, super exciting for me. This is the dream. Again, I love writing music and I love sharing it, but ultimately, like, if I'm able to kind of get it out there and performed and spread across that way, that would be just like, absolutely phenomenal. So you never know. Maybe in the future you might be hearing something that Dan Watt, aka DW Flip, put down. But anyways, also this one. Well, again, let me back. Thank you guys so much for the responses. I was really kind of shocked with putting the two different styles out there. That both of them really kind of got acknowledgement, I guess, or interest, views, whatever. And I guess I don't know if there was one that really kind of stuck out. I feel like there's, again, there's that pocket of people that kind of maybe relate a little bit more to the folk version, and then again, there's that other pocket that feels the country, and then obviously there's the pocket that don't care for either of them. But so yeah, yeah, I guess to me, I don't know. Maybe you guys can look and see and decide if you think one stood out more than the other. But to me, I think it just kind of, as far as like the views went, it looked like the views are pretty even. So yeah. But yeah, so this song today that I'm going to be releasing is or talking about is it's one of the first hard rock ones. In fact, if you looked at the EPK that I put out, it has that PaMoP hard rock song. This is the one that's that. So so the title PaMoP, it's Please a Moment of Peace. And so not, I mean, I not, again, not a whole lot of thought into it, but I thought that was neat. And so that's kind of where that whole kind of title came from. A little bit more thought into that title than the normal ones. So that's the idea of this song. Whether, to me, the interpretation would be whether it's like a bully or maybe even like a relationship. Even, obviously somebody in the relationship can be a bully, obviously if you're in an abusive relationship type thing. So that's kind of the premise of this, whether it's, a relationship, a partner that's the bully, or if it's, maybe like a schoolmate that's a bully, or, anybody in life. Obviously, you don't need to be in school to have a bully or not. But so that's kind of the idea here is I just need a moment of peace, please. I'll be ready to face it, but just today I need that moment, so that's the premise of this. So we'll go through not too many scribbles on this one. A few little changes, but nothing like the other one where we actually went a different direction. And to me, at least, there was some corny lyrics. This is, I think, I can't even actually probably read what was crossed out, but nothing like that. Like I said, I have no problem sharing the corniness because ultimately, it's part of the writing process. So this starts out. You breathe in and exhale like I do. You stay alive the same way I do. but your mind doesn't think like mine does, and you see a need every day to remind us. So you breathe in and exhale like I do, you stay alive the same way I do, but your mind doesn't think like mine does, and you see a need every day to remind us. Sometimes there's violence, other there's not. It's your little reminders that never stop. So, you can see, hey, we're the same people. We breathe in, we exhale, we stay alive the same way, but your mind is different than mine. And again, nothing wrong with that. To me, that would make the world boring if we all thought the same. And so, um, and then, but it's like, and you see a need every day to remind us. So it's kind of like, it's okay that you have a different opinion, but you don't need to try to push that onto me. And then sometimes there's violence and others there's not. It's your little reminders that never stop. So it's kind of like, sometimes you take it to the point where it gets abusive, and again, if it's in a relationship, or if it's, again, just someone that in your life that's bullying you. And that violence can be different degrees. It doesn't, just because it's maybe not leaving marks and things like that, doesn't mean that it's still not violence. And so just kind of that aspect. And so then we move into the pre-chorus. Please today just leave me alone, I need a moment of peace. And then, please today just give me a break, I need a moment of peace. So it kind of repeats that whole thing, like, just please dude, I need a moment, please leave me alone, please, I need a break, just give me some peace. And then we move into the chorus. So it comes, hurt from your words cut deep and then burn, like a knife being stuck in and then turned. So, hurt from your words cut deep and then burn, like a knife being stuck in and then turned. I think that kind of speaks for itself. I'm fighting your demons, though they're not real. So, to me, a lot of the time when somebody is a bully or an abuser, they're there's something inside of them that's creating that, and I kind of always, in my world, always, tell my kids, if they're happy and they're good, they don't generally want, you generally want to, you kind of want, to me, it's, you want to portray what's happening inside of you. And so if you're happy, you want others to be happy, and so if you're sad or you're mad, you kind of want to bring others down with you, and that's kind of, to me, the root of the bully. And so I try to explain to my kids, that looking at it from that angle, when someone's maybe being mean or bullying you, try to understand it from that angle, that it's maybe not them trying to be mean, but it's just ultimately something that's deep down that they need to really deal with. And so that's kind of, I'm fighting your demons, though they're not real. And again, not trying to obviously take anything away from somebody that has that depression and things like that. But those are, things that need to be worked through. And so today, though, these wounds of mine need to heal. So again, the bully that's or the abuser that's putting it on this victim, it's like, again, today, these wounds of mine, they need to heal. Like, what, I need again, and then it comes right into, I need a moment of peace. And so I need that moment, please. And then now we move into the second verse. So, why did you pick me to pick on? Can't I just be me on my own? So why did you pick me to pick on? Can't I just be me on my own? Again, just leave me alone. Like, why single me out? And then a lot of times, obviously, sometimes it's the way people react. It's the relationship that they're, quote unquote, stuck in, and things like that, in that time. And so, and then it goes into, when it's not your words that you're hurling, I get hit by your sticks and your stones. The whole play on the, words can never hurt me, or sticks and stones may break your bones, but words can never hurt, kind of thing. But then, when it's not your words that you're hurling, I get hit by your sticks and your stones. Tomorrow, I promise I'll be ready to take it. Today, please, I don't know I can take it. So again, that's where it just comes down to, like, what, just today, I need a moment. Because then right then after that, it goes right back into the pre-chorus. Please today, just leave me alone, I need a moment of peace. Please today, just give me a break, I need a moment of peace. And so again, obviously, you're just getting to that wit's end, like, cool, let's fight this battle tomorrow, man. Just today, can I just breathe? And then we move into the bridge. It's, honestly, I try to be brave, but I become overwhelmed by your hate. And so it's like, you go into the day like, okay, today I'm gonna do it, and then it's just like, it's just compounded. I'm pounding, over and over, on top, and it's just like, but I become overwhelmed by your hate. And then it's, hope I don't reach one of these days. uh, before it's too late. And so it kind of takes that twist where it's like, honestly, I try to be brave, but I become overwhelmed by your hate. Hope I don't reach one of these days before it's too late. And one of these days, read into what that means. And so, um, and that to me, I kind of envision in the back is like one of these days. But like that's kind of the idea is, hey, one of these days, before it's too late. I don't want to turn into that. I don't want your hatred to now infect me, and then me now start to feel it and put it in, and again portray that on other people. So, and then we move back into the pre-chorus and the chorus and stuff. And so we've already been through those two pieces, but. I like the chorus, the hurt from your words cut deep and then burn like a knife being stuck in and then turned. I think that gives a real kind of nice visual too. That's sometimes what that abuse feels like. And even if it's just emotional abuse, it still can feel just as real as the physical abuse. And the marks might be on the inside, but they still feel like the bruises that sometimes are left on the outside. And so again, I'm fighting your demons though they're not real. Again, these are your own kind of demons that you have to deal with that I shouldn't have to be. You shouldn't be putting on to me. That's kind of your problem, and you got to deal with it. And just the same way I got to deal with mine, and I'm not going to put mine onto you. Today, though, these wounds of mine need to heal. I need a moment of peace. So. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, I really love all the interactions and the comments, and I love interacting with you guys and talking with you guys and seeing how you guys feel. And so it's all been the best to me and real fun. And I'll keep you updated as much as I can again with the songs and stuff. And as I get more people working, get more work with more people, then I'll definitely keep you updated on that, because again, that's what this is to me it's all about. I mean, I love sharing this and stuff like that, but if I really actually get to kind of move into a career, that would be unbelievable. So thank you guys so much. This will be coming out probably around the week of the 4th, so hope you guys have a extremely happy and safe 4th, and I'll probably talk to you guys next week. All right, see ya.